Hello, this is the Orborn one. Today I'm going to be reading stories from the original Zuper Zane, but you know how it goes. I'll start the 5th minute to let people get in here. So, yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Now, in case you don't know what the original Zuper Zane is, basically, it is the first 12 stories of Zuper Zane. You know, Legend of Beauty up to Sam's Legacy. It's also known as Zuper Zane 1. And it lived from 2009 when Zuper Zane began to about, when was it? 2012 maybe? I feel like a lot of this will be me looking like this. Hello, person. Starting at the 5th minute, I'll be reading some of these stories. Hello, hello, person. I will start reading Zuper Zane stories at the 5th minute. So, yep. Oh, hello, Deborah. That's your name, right? Yeah, I think I got that right. Judging for her Facebook name, anyways. So, at the 5th minute, I'll start reading some of my old stories. You know, the original 12 stories of Zuper Zane. Oh, well, that person just... Oh, wait, no. Wait. What? Okay. I'm just waiting for people to get in here. Hello, person that just joined. Starting at the 5th minute, I'll be reading some of my old stories from Zuper Zane. Oh, it's you, Dad. Hello, Dad. Starting at the 5th minute, I'll be reading old stories from Zuper Zane, the original 12. The one that I call the original Zuper Zane. Yeah, I'll start reading those at the 5th minute. What's wrong with me? Oh my Jesus, happy. Hello, third. Nope. No third person? Okay. Well, that would have been nice, though, wouldn't that? Oh, now there's only one person. Never mind, there's still 2 people here. It's almost at the 5th minute. Well, welcome to the 5th minute. And I will be starting to read some of my old stories, starting with the very first one. Now, just to remind you, these are all remade. The original stories is like, that'd be kind of hard to read because there's a lot of pictures on them. The first story is called Legend of Beauty, aka Zuper Zane number 1. Yeah, very obvious though, isn't it? Okay. Now, in case you don't know, Zuper Zane tends to be divided into parts. So, yeah, part 1 of this story is called Gems. So, yeah, let me begin. On year 2007, in a house in the Beauty Kingdom, "Oh no, a bomb!" was heard. A girl said from outside the house, "But who put it here?" Then a boy said, "Well, let's get out of here." The girl was blonde-haired. Her name was Shelby. The boy had brown hair and brown eyes. His name was Zane. Zane tried to punch the bomb away from the house, but it detonated before it got far, blowing up the house, killing the person inside it. The two find a cave, and Zane said, "Oh, a secret cave, let's go." The two entered. The cave was pitch black. "It's pitch black in here," Zane said. Then he felt around, and then he said, "Oh, it's a ruby." Zane pulled it out, and the cave lit up. "It's almost too bright in here now," he said. They exit the cave, and the two find 2 more caves. They entered one, and they were underwater. Zane found a sapphire and pulled it out. The two left the cave and entered the last cave. Part 2, Emerald Cave. Oh my dears, he's happy on me. Creativity's on an all-time high. Choosing rubies, sapphires, and emeralds, you know. Totally not like this guy's a Pokemon fan or anything. Anyways, enough about that. Zane and Shelby found a tunnel and walked through it. They were underwater again. The two swam up and found land. It was another tunnel. They walked through it. They found a weird monster. Zane punched it and it did nothing. Then a girl with brown hair attacked it with kicks until it was as flat as a pancake. This girl was Amber. They found another tunnel and walked through it. Zane's mother put her trash in this room. The emerald was on top. Zane, Shelby, and Amber walked towards the pile and found Zane's mom, and she attacked. Shadow Ray! Amber shot a ray of shadows at Zane's mom. Zane used Aura Beam on her. Zane's mom ran away with the trash, leaving the emerald behind. Zane, Shelby, and Amber said, "We got the emerald!" They walked outside. Zane's 20-foot-tall brother, Johnny, was there with a toy sword and shield. Shelby shot 3 pink rays and broke the sword. Zane used an aura beam and broke the shield. Amber defeated Donnie with a shadow crystal she generated. Okay, part 3 of the story. Fireland! Yep, there's more to it. Couldn't have been that simple, could it? Zane, Shelby, and Amber went in a teleporter and ended up in Fireland. There they found a girl with orange hair. Her name is Linda. "There's no water, just fire," Linda said. Zane put out the fire with the sapphire. The 4 found a door. The one with the crystal next to the boys' bathroom opens with the ruby. Zane opened the door. "Ugh," the 4 heard. Then they heard, "Help!" The 4 walked in. They found a man with metal wings. His name was Ian. They found a fire-flying snake, almost mistaken for a dragon. Shelby, Amber, and Linda took down a snake as Zane was protecting Ian. They found a flaming ruby and found a teleporter to Mount Diamond. Take a guess. Part 4 is. Yep, Mount Diamond. How did you guess? Wait, did you guess? Who knows? Anyways. Zane, Shelby, Amber, and Linda rested at Big Hair's house. They then jumped up the mountain and found a cave. The four entered. "Can you save my wife? A clothes-eating monster's trying to eat her. This one likes eating orange-haired girls, and my wife is one." The monster was tamed by Zane. "Meet my new pet monster. His name is Clothes-Eating Dude," Zane said. Linda decided to stay at the cave, fearing the monster will try to eat her. Zane, Shelby, Amber, and Clothes-Eating Dude left the cave. They climbed to the peak and found another one of Zane's brothers, Mark. Zane shot an aura beam at him. Shelby shot a pink beam. Amber shot shadow winds. Then Clothes-Eating Dude spat out Frosty the Snowman at Mark, knocking him out. The four got the diamond. And now, part 5. Cat Kingdom. Like, do zapping. Zane, Shelby, Amber, and Clothes-Eating Dude went west of Mount Diamond and found a kingdom known as the Cat Kingdom. The four entered the kingdom. Zane defeated his mom with an aura beam. Shelby defeated Donnie with a pink beam. The fire-flying snake melted Clothes-Eating Dude and Amber attacked, and Amber attacked the snake with shadow winds, knocking it out. Linda came back and defeated Mark with inferno winds. Zane, Shelby, Amber, and Linda walked up a long staircase. Tom and Jerry were there. Shelby shot a pink beam at Tom. Zane defeated Tom with an aura beam. Linda shot a red beam at Jerry. Amber defeated Jerry with shadow winds. The four defeated the Cat Kingdom. The land of beauty was at peace at last. "We must do one last thing," Zane said. Epilogue. Defeat Calco. Yep, just to remind you, this is a remake of it, so that's what the text versions are, remakes of the story. So, yep. It'll be kind of hard to show you the original story, considering it's out of a journal and it's all bloody weird and makes no bloody sense. I can't even decipher the bloody thing. Anyways. Epilogue. Defeat Calco. Zane, Shelby, Amber, and Linda teleported to Frederick. They walked towards their houses. Zane saw Sam, Sparkle, and Mark fight a brown cat and a brown-haired boy. The brown cat was Calco, and the blonde was George. George is the leader of the Georgian force, and Calco is his minion. Zane walked towards the fight. George was stopped by Zane jumping in. George was stopped by Zane. Let me get rid of this. There's something on my screen here. There we go. Aura Blast. George was sent flying back to his base, and Calco was sent with him. Calco then said, "Good job, George Mahoney. Defeated by a kid. What a leader you are. I'm joining the Onion Empire, ditching the Georgian force." Calco flew away to meet his destiny. Also never to be seen again. But why is this? Okay. Sorry, just some PDF file. Now, you didn't think I was just going to read one story, did you? This is the second story of Zuper Zane. Sam and the 3-Star Rings. Also known as Zuper Zane number 2, even though it doesn't really star Zane at all. Might as well be labeled as Super Sam, and it'll make more sense, but oh well. Anyways, the original story of this, I think, was made in 2010 or something like that, so that's crazy old. Yep. Do it to begin. Part 1, Attacks. Really? Attacks? I couldn't have chose a better name than Attacks, could I? Man, I thought some of the names in Legend of Beauty were predictable or bad, but this attacks. Okay, enough. There was a team of 4 trying to take on the Nutty Empire. One was Ozzy, a gray tabby cow with green eyes. Zane's mom, a person with brown hair and blue eyes. Zane's dad, a person with brown hair and green eyes. And Zane, a brown-haired boy with brown eyes. Ozzy and Zane's mom took down a guard nut. Zane and his dad took down a night nut. Zane's dad was knocked unconscious. They found a mushroom of health. Ozzy, Zane, and his mom split in three and ate it. I wasn't just that, man. What in the universe? Meanwhile, Linda, Eric, and two unknown girl... Uh-oh. We forgot the S! There's no S! There's no S! There's no S! What in the universe is going on? Okay, I'm clearly just going insane over a grammatical error that's in here. The two unknown girls were attacking an ice monster. Zane, his mom, and Ozzy tried to take on Nut in giant form and were mortally damaged and defeated. Those losers did not even hurt me! Nut laughed as she went back to normal. It seems as if all hope was lost. Man, these stories are just crazy, man. Oh, wait till you see the third story, man. Anyways, part 2. Clamson and the Blue Star Ring. There was a black and white cat that jumped in the ocean. He had green eyes. His name was Samuel Catson. A turtle yelled, "Help me! I'm a turtle, not nut bait." Sam and the turtle took down 3 nuts. Mom nut, dad nut, and child nut. Man. Sam swam to the seafloor. Give me a mushroom. I am fading by the minute. A man said. Seriously, man, these old stories, man. They're dumb. This man with brown hair and green eyes was Mark. He is Zane's brother who loves video games and is somehow on vacation in the ocean with Sam. Sam gave Mark a healing mushroom and he was healed. They were near a shrine. They entered it. The T in there is not uppercase. Sam and Mark took out some fish. What? Is that supposed to say they? You're really messing with my mind here. Got to the center and saw none other than the turtle Sam saved. I am Clamson, a turtle. But Clamson turned into a yellow guy commonly seen in an arcade game. I am not a turtle. I am Pac-Man. I'm going to eat you for dinner. Mark was throwing rocks at Pac-Man. Sam puked everywhere and Pac-Man swallowed it. Ew. Then Pac-Man died from the puke. Sam and Mark climbed the staircase and got the Blue Star Ring. Man, random. Part 3. Mount Flare. Sam and Mark walked towards the volcano and found a nut. Eat me! I will make you strong, he said. Sam and Mark ate him and they became stronger. The two got on Mount Flare and saw an Eevee. Oh my dear, this is bad. Sam saw that a bastard ball was on the ground and Sam caught the Eevee with it. Sam and Mark kept climbing and found a ghost. Sam, his Eevee, and Mark took down the ghost. Later, they found an ignite nut and took it down. They kept climbing a guard nut with a firestone attack when only Sam was awake. Wait, since when they go to sleep? What? Anyways, random. Sam ate the guard nut and evolved his Eevee with the firestone. His Eevee became a Flareon. Thanks, Sam, his Flareon, and Mark were near the top, but they were attacked by Flare, a huge living fireball. Hey guys, it's the first appearance of Flare. Some of you guys may recognize Flare, some of you guys may not. He is in a well-rated game and some other things I've made. Man. He is known in legends to take down forests with one blow. Flare knocked out Sam's Flareon. Sam and Mark took down Flare and healed Flareon. They got to the top and they got the Red Star Ring. Sam's Flareon saw the white star on a mountain next to Mount Flare. You mean the Red Star Ring, man. Guarded by a Dialga, whom he took down. Flareon grabbed the White Star Ring. It's supposed to be one ring. There's not multiple White Star Rings. What? Oh my dear, this is happening. The remakes, they're not perfect either, apparently. Man, there are some grammatical errors in this story. I wasn't even bothered by any of the mistakes in Legend of Beauty comparing to this story, man. Anyways, part 4. No. Sam, his Flareon, and Mark climbed down Mount Flare, and the 3-star rings turned into a mammalian spaceship. Using the spaceship, they landed by Nut Castle and entered it. Sam, his Flareon, and Mark took down Giant Nut after a long fight. You beat me, she said. Sam, his Flareon, and Mark defeated Nut and healed Zane, his parents, and tried to heal Ozzy but failed. Ozzy was dead. Then a mysterious green astronaut popped up and said, I'm the greatest general of the Georgian force. Leader George's plans may be wrong, though he has made a coffin for Ozzy here. Give him to me. M-Girl away. The Mahoneys always win. The beam flew off. Sam, his Flareon, Mark, Zane, and his parents got on top of the spaceship. They got on the spaceship and flew back to Earth. Well, that'd be weird if they popped on top of the spaceship. Man, look at the universe. Okay. I'm gonna get myself something to drink. I'll BRB. Yep, I just got myself something to drink. So we can continue. And yep, here we go. Quite possibly one of the most insane stories of the original Zuper Zane. Zane Greetings and Super Mario. The title gives it away, doesn't it? There's gonna be some pure insanity in here. At least I think. Part 1, the mushroom problem. Oh boy, what would it be? Zane and Sam were in there, the wrong there, but it says there. Like, you know, there, like you're there, instead of what it's supposed to be, which is there, like it's their house. But nope, it's the wrong kind of there. Anyways. Zane and Sam were in their house when Zane's dad said, There's evil brewing, Zane and Sam. You must end it. Okay, me and Sam are on it, Zane said as he dragged Sam out the house. Hey, Sam, why is the Triforce painted on you? Zane asked. Donnie forced it on me because he is a Zelda fan, Sam said back. Zane and Sam walked towards a messed up studio. Pink was outside of it. They tried to talk to her, but then she yelled loudly, Georgia! A blonde-haired girl with blue eyes emerged from behind the building. Zane went off to find Avril and took her to the messed up studio. Meanwhile, Mario ate an everlasting mega mushroom. He kept growing a foot every hour. Mario came out the river. He was 50 feet tall, and Mario jumped on top of Pink. Georgia healed her, and they ran away. Man, what in the universe? Dream 1. Oh yeah, some characters had dreams in this. At least a couple of times. So yep, that's a thing. You don't really see that in very many of my stories. Anyways. Dream 1, the invention. Zane had a dream. He had just invented a robot cat. Then Ludwig von Koopa destroyed it, and he built a robot Avril to defeat Zane. Zane kept tossing orb balls at Ludwig von Koopa, and robot Avril defeated the two. Man, these stories, dude, man. Okay, part 2, Earthland. Zane, Avril, Pink, and Georgia met a guy named Luigi. Oh boy, I'd expect that, wouldn't I? I can only say that you've got to get the 4 crystals. The first one is Earth. It is in Pink's cave, which is the 5 basement floors of Pink's studio. Wait, what? I feel like something's missing there. Take these 4 blocks to fix the studio, or else you can't go. Also, my big bro Mario jumped on Katie last night, so you're on your own now. Wait, what? That's weird. Random. Okay, yeah, this says Luigi says it there. Okay. Avril bought a phone at the shop next door. Luigi called the 4 on and said, "The mall is under attack by Weird Al." They got to the mall and Weird Al punched one of Avril's friends and he fell, knocking down Zane behind him. Weird Al helped Zane up and said, "Wait, I remember you from when you and Samantha cured Sam when he had the rabies." What, man? This is crazy, man. What in the universe? Okay. Pink ran off shopping. Georgia healed Avril's friend. Zane used aura balls on Weird Al. Avril attacked Weird Al by singing a horrifying song. Oh, right, dudes is that. Oh, man. I hope that music video isn't out there. That's the best I could come up with saying. Okay, enough with that. That's probably garbage what I just said to you guys, so. Georgia threw mud at Weird Al. Avril's friend attacked with punches. Zane knocked out Weird Al. The two went back to Luigi's house, but Avril went back to Toad's shop. He had things on sale, but Avril bought it all. Luigi called Avril and said, "Peach moved her castle here, and Katie is alive." You know, this is just so crazy that might as well just flip off my logic switch in my brain, because at this point it's like it's just gonna I don't even know, man. Georgia decided to stay at Luigi's house as Zane, Avril, Pink, and Sam walked into Peach's castle. Katie and Peach added their phone numbers to the Zuper team's phone. The 4 got back to the messed up studio and fixed it. The 4 walked inside and Mark is trying to claim the studio. Mark, can you decide whether you're a good guy or a bad guy in this? I mean, seriously, man. First story, he's a bad guy. Second story, he's a good guy. And guess what? Third story, he went back to being a bad guy. Logic! Out the window. Might as well flip those things off right now if you're still listening to it with an ounce of it on. Zane shot aura crystals at Mark. Sam bit Mark. Avril and Pink sung horrible songs. Zane defeated Mark. Luigi called the team and said, "The guardian of the Earth Crystal is Donnie. Mario attacked my town. Bye." The Zuper team had to pass 4 trials. The first one was connect the dots. The second one was unscramble the word. The third was math. The last was a battle against Madison, who stole Avril's hair strings. Avril learned Ninja Strike and defeated Madison with it. Oh, man. The 4 got to the bottom and saw Donnie, who said, "I'm Donnie, a guardian of the Earth Crystal. It is behind me. To prove you are worthy of it, you have to beat me." Sam bit Donnie. Donnie made an earthquake. What? Zane shot aura crystals. Avril used her Ninja Strike. Pink used her rock moves. Pink knocked out Donnie. The Zuper team got the Earth Crystal. Man, this is just... why? Part 3. The area of Mount Linda. Oh boy, Linda got a mountain named after her. It's not an achievement that I hear about every day. There's no Mountain Zanes out there, that's for sure. Why's it bother me? Zane, Sam, Pink, and Avril walked out of Pink's cave and found a dark forest. Then Avril's friend called the Zuper team saying, "Help! Avril has me!" They walk in the forest. Darklight knocked out everyone but Avril out. It says knocked everyone but Avril out, okay. Avril knocked Darkrai out and helped her friend out of his clutches. Meanwhile, Sam is dreaming of finding a temple with a golden mouth. How does he not have any nightmare? And eating it. What? Sam just breaks logic all the time, man. Gets defeated by Darkrai and has a good dream. Man. What in the universe? Back in the actual world, Avril and her friend is speaking of how the Zuper team saved Avril's friend. Zane, Sam, and Pink wake up and follow Avril and her friend to Mount Linda. At the foot, Zelda added her phone number to the team's phone. Great. That's just great. Midway up the mountain, they find Lava Town. Luigi is there, and he said, "At the Fire Crystal Chamber, the Fire Crystal lies. This town was good until a volcano erupted and Mario killed Mayor Peppermint. Now Craig rules." Just go on. Pink ran away, and Georgia came back. Zane, Georgia, Avril, and Sam reached the peak, where Kurt challenged him to a math problem. He thought everything was correct, so it wasn't that hard. The four went to the heart of Mount Linda, where Linda was at. Linda said, "Beat me to get the Fire Crystal." Zane, George, and Avril weakened Linda, but were knocked out by her. Sam bit her, and she fell unconscious. The four got the Fire Crystal and walked on. Part 4. Land of Water. The four walked on and found a big city. I remember this place. It's Hollywood, isn't it? I thought, man, they have gotten really far then. Luigi was there, and he said, "This is a place where a lot of famous people live, but yet it's a road to Eevee Swamp. But yet on the road to Eevee Swamp, which is where the water crystal is, you gotta face 5 Eevees to reach the Guardian, which is a very strong Vaporeon." Oh boy, more Eevees in this story. Great. How irritating. What? That's random. Well, welcome to Hollywood. Well, somewhere here Avril Studio lies. Zuper team and Luigi walk to Avril's studio, where Wario is stealing Avril's money and showing it off. He said, "I stole all of Avril's money. I'm showing it off." Wow. Wario then quickly kidnapped Avril, Sam, and Georgia. Wario then kidnapped Zane and Luigi. The bunch went to Duck Pond. Peach, Zane, Avril, Georgia, Sam, Luigi, Toad, Avril's friend, and Pink were in the bag and released at the village by Duck Pond. The village was full of stick figures. If you guys don't have your logic switch turned off during the story, I think that your head is probably exploded right about now. Anyways, Pink dived in the pond. The pond was deep. She got to a shrine where Manaphy lived, and he said, "I'm Manaphy, the Prince of the Sea. Let's battle tomorrow." That night, she had a dream about drowning. The next morning on Earth, Pink and Manaphy fought, and Pink won. Pink resurfaced, and Avril ran away. Zane, Pink, Georgia, and Sam went to Eevee Swamp. The four knocked out the 5 Eevees, then Pink ran away, and Avril rejoined. Then Vaporeon emerged, saying, "Vaporeon! Vaporeon! I am the Water Guardian. If you want the Water Crystal, fight for it." Vaporeon knocked Sam out. Georgia defeated Vaporeon as the team fought with various attacks. The team got the water crystal. They reached Mount New. Really? Mount New? Mount New? Couldn't have chose a better name. Am I right? Mount New. Oh, by the way, it's the name of Part 5. Mount New. So, yeah. The Zuper team reached the mountain town where Luigi added Vaporeon and Linda's phone numbers to the team's phone. At the peak was Rapunzel, who knocked out everyone but Georgia. Georgia attacked with all her might and defeated Rapunzel. The Zuper team started going down a mountain. Kurt attacked them, but Zane knocked him out off an ore crystal. The four found a floating platform, and Zelda was guarding the wind crystal, and she said, "My kingdom was destroyed, and now we must fight." Zelda knocked out Sam. Zane knocked out Zelda, and the Zuper team got the wind crystal. Okay. Part 6, Path to Mario. My bad, it's not... I'm starting to mess up now. Zane, Avril, Georgia, and Sam found an underground passage to the river. Pink called the Zuper team, saying, "Help me, I'm being attacked." In the tunnel directly underneath Avril's studio is where Pink was being attacked by Yoshi. Zane slapped him and he ran away. Wait, why did it say ran away? It's supposed... Wait, I just realized that. When they were underneath Mount Linda, they found slots for the crystals, which they inserted. In return, they became stronger. They got to the river, and Mario is 500 feet tall. Georgia, Avril, and Sam weakened Mario, but Mario stomped on them, KOing them. Zane knocked Mario down to size with his strongest blows. Epilogue. Plan thwarted. Inez was bragging, "Mario grows so big, he'll destroy planet Earth," he said. Inez, "I think Zane killed Mario," said. "What? Impossible! How did my plans fail? I got a score of over 9,000 on my technology exam." Then I hear, "It's game over." It was Samantha, pink and red cat with blue eyes. Great-grandmother Sam. Yeah, right. It's Long Cat. Long Cat destroyed Planet Nut. Nut then said, as Samantha and Long Cat fly away, "Nuts build another planet Nut. Then a long black cat with pale eyes created a new planet." "Thanks, Tacknell," Nut said. Okay. I need a short little break after that story. That was just pure insanity. By the way, when I come back, I'll read Zane and the Weird Towpath for you guys. Whoa, 0 viewers. Man, did everybody leave me? Where did everyone go? Hey. Hmm? Okay. So... no viewers. Oh, this is something, isn't it? Um, well, I'm guessing you're just gonna keep reading. If anyone joins in, well then, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Okay. Zane and a Weird Topaz. Zuper Zane number 4. Part 1. The Huge Topaz. On year 2011, Zane, Sam, Avril, Pink, and Georgia were walking around until they found a huge topaz. This topaz can absorb things. It absorbed Sam, Georgia, and Pink. Zane and Avril, confused, walked on. They walked to a village and walked towards two girls. The older one said, "Topaz Jr. is my daughter. You must carry out my work. The topaz is about to explode, and the topaz is my life force." The young one responded saying, "But I'm only a kid, Mom." Then Zane said, "So am I, and how many times have I saved the universe? Countless." What a buddy. He's full of himself, man. This character, based off of myself, is really is full of himself. Anyways. The younger girl had brown eyes and red hair. Her name Topaz Jr., which we often shorten that character's name to just a Topaz nowadays because, well, there's an obvious reason. Meanwhile, inside a giant topaz, Pam managed to become a Super Saiyan. Oh man, imagine that actually happened. That would be hilarious. And destroyed the giant topaz in one blow. Well, hey, at least it's not just exploding my mind, right? Exploding anybody's mind with its insanity like the last one was, last story. Pan then decapitated Georgia. Aw, that's messed up. Then she found a bomb, put it on Pink's head, and she blew up. Well, I thought the last one was messed up. Well, nope, apparently not. She literally exploded Pink's head with a bomb. Anyways, Pan flew away. On the ground lay Georgia and Pink, dead. Why would Pan need a bomb to defeat Pink? That's weird. I mean, come on, she was a Super Saiyan in this. Zane and Avril found a way to defuse the Zane Frill. Sam turned Super Momu. Pam was about to attack, but then she came to her senses. What have I done? I was possessed by the Shadow King. Now it's king of all evil. Sure, it's not. Sure, it's just. I think it's just a name, man. At least in legend. Yeah, at least in legend. That's for certain. I think king of all evil because it's like, LOL! It just destroys planets. Anyways, enough about that. It doesn't really confirm real king of all evil. There's so many characters in front of that. Why me? Why did I have to create something with so many kings of all evils? Pan and Topaz allied with Zane, Sam, and Avril. Then a blonde-haired girl attacked, saying, "I thank the mushroom." Well, I guess kids, guys, anybody here, don't eat mushrooms. Just don't eat just random mushrooms you find, or else this kind of stuff might happen. You might end up attacking somebody and saying weird things. Like, such as, "I thank the mushroom." Shoot, what in the universe? Where am I? There you go. I was like, what? Sorry, I accidentally pressed the key. Anyways, part 2. New friends. The girl then came to her senses. Really? That was quick. I'll tell what happened, Uncle Zane. She was told about when she was at home. The Shadow King had just killed Emma's parents. Man, you realize that, one of the characters from Super Sam, that, Kurt just got killed. Well, okay. The Shadow King had a lapis lazuli crown. There was also a girl. She had purple hair strings and dyed her hair purple. Really? So purple hair strings and she dyed her hair purple? What? That's weird. This girl is the one Avril fought in Pink's cave. Oh yeah, back a story ago. She was Madison. The Shadow King was holding a kid about the same age as Georgia, more than twice the age of Madison, who was 5. The Shadow King said, "Meet Cheyenne. Say anything bad and Cheyenne goes bye-bye." Quickly, Madison grabbed Cheyenne. The Shadow King grabbed Madison, Emma, and Cheyenne and flew up. He threw them 1,000 miles away from their homes. Sam, Zane, Avril, Pan, Topaz, and Emma found Orange was hosting a fighting tournament up north. Oh man, this cat wasn't emphasized quite yet, but he will become important later. Orange was hosting a fighting tournament up north. Madison beat Sam with a shadow crystal. Zane tossed a Z crystal in the giant's mouth and the giant blew up. Cheyenne knocked Avril flying with a kick. Emma froze Topaz. Next round, Madison and Zane fought. Madison surrendered. Cheyenne sent Emma flying with a kick. The final round was Zane versus Cheyenne. Zane used an ore cannon, but Cheyenne grabbed Zane and was sent flying. The fight was a draw. Okay, now, part 3. Mike and the Shadow King. Zane and Cheyenne landed in Mike's house. Mike is Avril's friend. He has red hair. The Shadow King flew in and used Spirit Steel. Mike and his friends were devoured by the Shadow King. As in, their souls were devoured, not like they were actually devoured. That would be kind of weird. "You can bring them back with Zach. See ya," he said. Zane, Cheyenne, Pan, Sam, Madison, Emma, Avril, and Topaz were standing in disbelief. The 8 found Sam's spaceship over by Mount Flare and got in it. Madison, Cheyenne, and Emma got in the suit. In this form, they are fake Avril. The Zuper team flew to Planet Shadow. Zane and fake Avril walked into the castle and saw the Shadow King. Shadow King saw fake Avril and said, "She's pure," and blew up. Fake Avril flew away, and the real Avril, Sam, and Pan came. Zane saw an angry prince. "Run, Pan and Sam." Zane and Avril became Zaneville. Oh my dears, he's happy. Remember that, guys? Oh wait, nobody's here. The Shadow Prince had blue hair. "You killed the king. You will die," he said. Zaneville became a super legion and blew up the Shadow Prince with a beam. Zaneville walked on and found Zach. Zach was 3 years younger than Zane. He had blonde hair. With his magic, he brought 3 of Avril's friends, Mike, George, and Pink, back to life. That Zach in the story, that is not based off my cousin. That is just a completely different character. Zach is actually older than me, and not 3 years younger than me. And he's also not a blonde that likes to hit himself in the head with stuff. At least he did that in the actual original stories, like, the JNT files, which I can't really show you because he's like used image rips off a site, so I don't want to get hit by with the ban hammer anywhere. That wouldn't be fun, would it? The reason why I don't release the real original ones. Anyways, epilogue. Another thwarted plan. Shadow Prince is one of my army generals. Zane is going to be gone for good along with the rest of those Earthlings, I said. No, that Shadow Prince was killed by Zane, I said. Why is the Zuper team so strong? I yelled. Yep. There's going to be one more story I'm going to be reading, because I tend to split the original Zuper Zane, even that, because there's so many stories in it, I split it up into 5 different parts. No, not 5 different parts. There's not 5 different parts in the universe. It's like 1, 2. How many parts is it? 3 parts. That's how many parts there are. And the first 5 stories are what the part is known as Zuper Zane Beginning. Yep, Zuper Zane Beginning. I already read the first 4 stories, which were Legend of Beauty, Sam and 3-Star Rings, Zane Greetings to Super Mario, and Zane the Weird Topaz. There's one more story in the original 5, and it is the story is called Zane vs. Lyerva. Zuper Zane number 5. So yeah, you guys ready? Because this is the last story I'm going to be reading on here tonight. Anyways, Part 1. Lyerva and the Zuper team. Tell my minions to get into my plan room, Lyerva said. Donnie was helping Lyerva and was tossing Pan up and down. Meanwhile, at the Zuper team, Zack found... Oh, dear me, just... Do I need to turn off my logic switch again? Zack found 4 mages to join up with the Zuper team. Palom, Porom, Meridian, and the nameless White Wizard. Man. You happy? Zack asked. What in the bloody universe is that? That's weird. The Zuper team did nothing but yap. Back at Lyerva's base, someone in a Weeble Wobble suit took a mission from Lyerva's board. The mission: kill Avril, cut off her head, legs, and arms, and give something to Lyerva to wish her into a kid. Also, kill Zane. Little did Lyerva know, Inez had a spell that could turn people into kids, and sitting in a Weeble Wobble suit was none other than Ozzy Katzen. He's Samuel's dead brother, and he's after Zane. Ozzy found Sam with a Zane robot. Ozzy destroyed the robot with his eye beams. Ozzy then knocked out... What? You know I'm live right now, right? Oh yeah, please stop yelling, dude. Okay, enough of that. Ozzy found Sam with a Zane robot. Ozzy destroyed the robot with his eye beams. Ozzy then knocked out Avril and took her to Lyerva. Inez came to Earth and turned Avril into a kid. Am I just killer? I turned Avril into a kid. She said. Please call me Avrod Samurai. Inez replied, saying, Quiet, scallywag. I haven't had such a big interruption since Mega's prophecy. Inez sent Avril flying and teleported. Inez teleported to Pan. Blood flashed, she said, and killed Pan with the attack. Inez then teleported away, and Zane asked angrily, Who kidnapped Avril? Then Inez appeared in front of Zane, saying, An angel named Are you talking to me? I don't think it's an effective method, guys. An angel named Ozzy did, but you're my anti, and I've slain Pan. Zane got very angry. Inez tried to flee, but Zane shot a Z crystal at him and knocked him out. Please kill Zane, Cha, Lyra said to Cha. Then Cha got to where Zane was at. Zane and Donnie were fighting. Cha used Death Beam on Donnie, nearly killing him. Zane and Madison attacked Cha, and Zane used Split Beam. Zane found out that it was an evil spirit fused with Donnie. Not fused with Ozzy. My dear Zappy, it's with Ozzy. What is wrong with me today? Don't you know not throw different words where they don't belong? Anyways, thanks, Zane, Ozzy said as he flew back to heaven. Part 2. Zuper team attacks Lyra. Hitting together, kill Zane forever, Avarai said as Zuper team reached Lyra's base. Zane used Split Beam on Avarai. Avra wasn't turned into a kid, she was fused with one. Then the machine said, 7 fusion missiles, 1 ready. The first one launched and defused Lyra with Avril. Zane used Split Beam and defused them but killed Avril. Another missile ready. The machine said before it fired the next one. Lyra fused with Pink. Zane used Split Beam again, killing Pink. The machine fired another fusion missile, fusing Lyra and Rydia. Zane used Split Beam, killing Rydia. Man, this is just... Sorry, it's getting really hot in this room, man. It's like... That's why I'm complaining. It's completely different complaining than anything even going on. Another fusion missile launched, fusing Lyra with Poram. Sam then turned to a Bengal tiger and attacked Lyra. Zane used Split Beam, killing Poram. The machine released a tiny fusion missile, fusing Lyra and Sam. He became Lyram, and he saw Georgia and said, "An edible rat!" And he ate Georgia. Zane used Split Beam, killing Sam and Georgia. That's messed up, dude. A light speed missile was launched. It fused Lyra and Palam. Zane used Split Beam, killing Palam. Then the machine said, "Giant light speed metal icy Super Saiyan fusion missile ready." Oh man. The missile was released and it fused Lyra and Madison. Zane used Split Beam, but it did not kill Madison, it killed Lyra. Zane and Madison went to see Zack. Zane brought Avril, Pink, Pan, Georgia, and Sam back to life. And finally, epilogue forever thwarted. Ina said, "None of Dad's plans fail, but I doubt mine do." "I agree," Agrog said. "Lyra's dead," Mass said. Again, Ina said. Well, that's all I'm reading for today. I'll read more Zuper Zane another time. As I read the original 5 stories, which is part of what I call Zuper Zane Beginning. Next time I'll be reading, which stories are they? It's number 6, number 7, number 8, and number 9. Which are part of the next part of the original Zuper Zane, which is called Zuper Zane 2012. Which, contrary to popular belief, most of them were not made in 2012. Maybe the remakes, not even the remakes were made in 2012. Like, I think they were made in 2013. Anyways, this is your one. I say bye.